Hello students, welcome to Sorosa classes. Today our topic is quantitative aptitude and here some questions are given and we have to solve these questions. Now our first question is, in how many different ways can the letters of the word finance can be arranged? Now there are 5 options are given. Now let's solve this. Okay, so in the word finance, here are 7 letters. So there are 7 letters in the word finance. Whereas in comes 2 times, 1 and 2. So here in comes 2 times. Now the required ways that we can arrange it is the required ways are, so factorial 7 for the 7 letters, factorial 7, and as n is repeating twice, so divided by 2 factorial. So we can write it as 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, or this we can write it as 2 factorial, or here we can write it as 2 into 1. So from this we can write it as 7, 6, 5 into 4 into 3. Now this is equals to 2520. So in 2520 ways we can arrange the letters in the word finance. So here option 5, that is none of these, because 2520 is not given in the options, so none of this is our answer. Now let's go to our next question. So next question is, the profit earned after selling a wristwatch for rupees 4080 is the same as the loss incurred after selling the same wristwatch for rupees 3650. Now we have to find what is the cost price of the wristwatch. So we have to find the cost price of the wristwatch. So this was the profit earned after selling the wristwatch for 4080 rupees, and the loss was 3650. So the cost price is the required cost price, that is CP, is amount of profit plus amount of loss divided by 2. This is equals to amount of profit, that was rupees 4080, and the amount of loss was 3650 divided by 2. This is equals to 7730 divided by 2, that is equals to rupees 3865. So here option 4, that is 3865, is the correct answer. So the cost price of the wristwatch was 3865. Now let's go to our next question. The question is, car A. Okay, so here are two cars, and car A runs at the speed of 65 km per hour. So the speed of car A is given, which is 65 km per hour, and reaches its destination in 8 hours. So it takes 8 hours to reach its destination. Now car B runs at the speed of 70 km per hour. So the speed of car B is 70 km per hour, and it reaches its destination in 4 hours. So it takes 4 hours to reach its destination. Now we have to find what is the respective ratio of distances covered by car A and car B. So we have to find the distance that car A and car B covered, and then we will find the ratio. So now let's start. The distance traveled by car A, the distance traveled by car A is equals to 65 into 8, that is equals to 520 kilometer. Now the distance traveled by car B, where we just get this from the formula of speed, distance and time. So the distance covered by car B is equals to 70 into 4, because the speed was given, that was 70 km per hour, and the total time was given, that was 4 hours. So the distance is 70 into 4, that is equals to 280 km. Now the required ratio is equals to 520 divided by 280, that is equals to 13:7. So option 3, that is 13:7, is the correct answer. So the respective ratio of distances covered by car A and car B is 13:7. So this is our answer.